Hi, favored ones. Welcome to Soul Reflections. Well, today I'm kind of early, 5 minutes early, pero okay lang, para matapos na, di ba? Alright, so today I'm going to talk about taking accountability for how other people would treat us. Um, this is coming from, well, you all know that I've been taking the journey to self-awareness, the Enneagram, right? Um, it's a workshop that I've been taking for the past 3 Saturdays, and it will continue on for the next 3 Saturdays. And there's one thing that really resonated with me. Um, Joey, the facilitator, asked me, asked the entire class actually, in what way have you trained other people to treat you? And it made me wonder, parang nagulat pa ako sa question, di ba? In what way have I trained other people to treat me in a certain way? And my realization was that in wanting to be so nice, in wanting to be a very helpful person, there's a tendency for me to say yes to other people and at the same time saying no to myself. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing to be helpful to others, ha. Of course, it's always good to be kind and generous, but in doing so, we have to remember that when we say yes to other people, you also have to say yes to yourself. In that way, it would be more fulfilling and more satisfying. It would be more life giving. Because if our tendency is to say yes to others while saying no to ourselves, the tendency is life draining. Kasi mauubusan ka talaga ng energy. And taking accountability for our own actions. Now, that's the thing here. Um, because if yun nga we also have to look at our own motivations. In my case, I really want to be nice and I want to have this image of being helpful, so my tendency is to always say yes to others, and in doing so, that kind of action signals other people to always come to me for help. Kasi that's how I trained them, di ba? So, my actions really spoke so loud that it's the kind of training that other peoples would see. And that would be the one that's the kind of actions, the way their treatment of me would be. And, you know, when we take accountability for our own actions, our own motivations, then we would see that other people is not are parang we cannot blame other people um, for taking advantage of us or for doing bad things to us. At the end of the day, we also have to look at ourselves. In what way did we allow it? In what way have we trained them to treat us in a certain way? And the important thing here is we take accountability, we recognize our power, and we make changes. Um, there are rules, there are boundaries in place, and if I myself would continuously, you know, destroy those boundaries that I myself have set, then other people would also do the same thing. They would overstep. They would not care about the boundaries that I've set because I myself was not respecting the boundaries that I've set. So it's all about taking accountability and recognizing where the motivation is coming from. Why is it so important for me to be such a nice person, such a helpful person? Um, okay lang naman kahit hindi, di ba? I mean, we have to find our middle ground. We have to find our balance. And yung balance naman, hindi talagang gitnang-gitna, but where you are comfortable at. And once you are aware of your own motivations, then you can make a decision to change it or to tweak it a bit. And, you know, have that faith and use your willpower to change yourself first before you could actually see the change in other people, because change would start in us. The only person that we can control is ourselves, and when we start changing ourselves, that kind of change will radiate to the other people around us. when you start respecting yourself, when you start honoring yourself, when you start saying yes to yourself, other people would follow suit because they would see that you're walking the talk, so to speak, that your actions are um, you know your actions are shouting that kind of message, and they will respect that. So um, if you ever wonder about how other people treat you, look at your behavior as well. Take accountability of your own actions. In a way, we have trained other people to treat us in a certain way. If other people would treat us um, with so much crap, that's because we treat ourselves with so much crap as well. But if we treat ourselves with respect, others would also follow suit. So be accountable for your actions, but of course, be aware of your motivations, and you know, recognize that you can change. You can change others by changing yourself. So that's it, everyone. I hope that you have learned something from this week, and I wish you a blessed Sunday. All right, so have a wonderful day, everyone.